Much better already, huh? Yeah, I went back to the old view. Figured that might be a problem. Alright guys, might get some good racing in after all. Over here at the TFT Raceway. Alright. So, for those who are on, you can choose your ride, whatever you like tonight. So, if you can remember what rides were posted, or I'll start showing some. I got this 9-pack. We can grab one of those rides out of there. Lost my bucket. Alright, what else do we have over here? Dodge Charger, Honda S2000, or is that a 5200 there, Cheyenne? What is that? We got a Nissan down there, 57 Chevy, a Mazda truck. So there's your first set of rides. If you want one of those, holler out. Let me know. Next set of rides we got up. I think all these are from 2022, I believe. We got a Porsche, a Chevy Impala, got a Cadillac down there, and we got that 76 Greenwood, the black edition. Got the Subaru. And Matt's going to take the Honda, and High Octane's going to take the Firebird right away. All right, pull those aside in case you guys change your mind. Got this Nissan race car up here. Got Glory Chaser 22, the Barbary Extra, the Mazda, 96 Ford, Ford Mustang, one of my favorites. So we got out there. And a McLaren, Ford Focus, Volkswagen Bug, the new black Bone Shaker. That little Honda, 70 Chevelle wagon, 87 Ford, and that green edition Corvette. What else do we have over here? That LA trucker. That one probably won't run too good. Got that 67 Ford, 70 Chevelle, that Big Air Bel Air, Liberty Walk Nissan. Which one is that one? Cheyenne. Let me see here. Where'd it go? You talking about that one right there, Cheyenne? That side. If that's correct. We got that 73 BMW. We got that 68 Dodge Dart, 72 Ford Bronco, 69 Chevy Ford pickup, and that Toyota Sprinter. Alright. Alright, guys. Bear with me. It's going to be a little slow tonight. Matt changed his mind too. He wants the Subaru. The white and yellow one. Purple go-kart van for Gus. The Subaru. Alright, so those ones right there, right guys? That's what I got right now for those racers. Matt, Gus, and High Octane was able to choose the rides tonight. Alright, I believe I need 3 more names, so I'm going to throw my name in here. I don't see anybody else on that's not already in the race. So let's throw, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, so we need 2 more people. So let's throw the dragon in there. And 1 more person. We'll get 1 more person here in a second. Mr. Doug wants a 70 wagon. All right. Right there, right, Doug? Got you in there, buddy. All right. We need 1 more driver. Who do we have here? 1 more racer. Anybody out there who wants a race? All right, remember guys, this is the TFT Raceway, and I don't know if you noticed or can tell, but I posted a jump, so I put a jump in the TFT Raceway, courtesy of Slam Man Customs. So let's see what that runs tonight, how that goes, and we'll get going. All right. High Octane, give me a number. Gus, give me a number. Let's get 2 racers up here. I got a bunch of names written down here. You guys give me 2 numbers, and we'll pull up 2 racers here and send them down the track here at the TFT Raceway. Number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is Mr. Robbie Jones. And he's not on right now. He doesn't get the right to choose his car unless he pops on here in a second. Waiting on High Octane's number. We'll get that racer and see if he's on. So Mr. Robbie Jones is up. High Octane between 1 and 16, right? Yeah, 1 and 16 there, buddy. 1 and 16, Mr. High Octane. Only 16 racers tonight. And then your shot at the podium, which I put up with AJ Crum, but since we moved over here, it is actually Dale Pryor. Dale Pryor in that Nissan Skyline actually is holding the podium here at the TFT Raceway for a long time. So we're actually going to put right before whoever wins this race, before they go up against the podium winner, we're going to have to race those 2 guys against each other. So we're going to have AJ Crum and Dale Pryor going at it for the podium here over at the TFT Raceway, and the winner of this race will get the winner of that race. All right, Mr. High Octane chose 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is Triple B, Barry Porter, and he's not on either. All right, so all right, I got a bunch of cars out over here. In a random order. All right, Matt, give me a number. Let's see how many we got here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31, 32. Give me a number between 1 and 35 there, Matt. 1 at 5. All right, Doug, give me a number between 1 and 35 there, buddy. Matt chose 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is going to be for Robbie. So Matt chose Robbie at 70 Dodge Charger, and Waiting on Doug's number. Alright, so we'll put, there's Robbie Jones in that Dodge Charger. Alright, waiting on, who I say, Doug could be number 21 and 35. Three. Ooh. Uh-oh. 57 Chevy. 57 Chevy. All right. And that is for, that's for Triple B, Barry Porter. All right, I see Robbie Jones just popped on. Robbie, Matt got you the Dodge Charger. And you're going up against Barry Porter in that 57 Chevy. Here we go. First race here at the TFT with a jump. Best 2 out of 3. We got Robbie Jones up there in that beautiful 71 Dodge Charger. Get Triple P in that 57 Chevy. Are you ready? Let's get them down here. Here we go. Light them up. Here they come. That Triple P out front. Can he handle the jump? And yes, he does. Here comes Robbie. We got a 3,670 out of Triple B there. 3,670. Triple B takes race 1. So let's move him over. Robbie over to lane 2, down by 1. Triple B, lane 1, up by 1 right now. Are we ready? Here we go. Let's light them up. Here they come. Triple B's out in front again. Can he handle the jump? And he rolls over, but he finishes on his lid. It's not how you finish, but if you finish. Triple B finished with the 3,670. I believe he duplicated his time there, and he put Robbie Jones out just like that. Mr. Robbie Jones did not like that. And Triple B advances on. Beautiful car there, Robbie. All right. Robbie, give me 2 numbers, 21 and 16. Give me 2 numbers there, Robbie, since you just lost. Give me 2 different numbers between 1 and 16, besides 7 and 13. Those have already been chosen. Between 1 and 16 there, buddy. Thirteen was you. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is Mr. Adam Cornelison. And give me 1 more number there, sir. I do have a blank spot, so maybe I'll have a comeback driver. Maybe. We'll see. Number 12, Mr. Don McMain. And both of those drivers are not on and haven't chose vehicles. So back to the drawing board with the vehicles. Alright, see how many we got here again. Let me put these a little bit more in order so we come right to them. 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3. Alright, I got between 1 and 30. High Octane, give me a number between 1 and 30. And Mr. Doug, give me a number between 1 and 30 if you're still out there, sir. High Octane and Doug, give me some numbers there. First number will go to Adam. Second number will go to Don. Uncle Don McMain. 2026 race with. Doug got number 7. So number 7 will go to Adam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna love this. 3. All right. He's got that Barbie Corvette, Mr. Adam. And High Octane chose 24, so it's 20. Woo! And I believe this is the car High Octane put back. Wouldn't you know it? Chose his own ride that he put back, that Trans Am Firebird. Man. Probably the one I would have chose for myself. And who's getting that? Oh, Mr. Don Maine. Uh-oh. All right, so Adam in lane 1 in that Barbie. What is this? Extra. Looks like a duck Corvette. So that's Adam. And Mr. Don McMahon in that beautiful, probably one of the best castings of 2022 so far, 1970 Pontiac Firebird. This is going to be a good one. Best 2 out of 3. Somebody better tagged on in. He's going to want to watch this. Here we go. Are we ready? Track is clear. Watch them, as Don would say. Here they come. Here they go. That is Don out front, but Adam's right behind them. And successfully over the jump, Don got a 3, 7, 3, 4. Nice run. How's that view? How's that jump, guys? Don is up by 1, moving over to lane 1. Adam over to lane 2, looking to tie it up this run. Here we go. Track is hot. Watch them. Here they come. That is Don out in front again. Can he handle the jump like a pro? There he goes with the 3, 8, 4, 1. Mr. Don McMahon moving on with Triple B. Look at that. Probably the best 2 cars, the first 2 cars moving on. That 57 Chevy and that 1970 Firebird. Adam parking it over here with, what do I do with, oh, over here. Over here with Robbie. All right. All right, guys, light me up with some numbers. I got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, and 16 left. Hit me with some numbers. I'll just pull the first 2 numbers. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, and 16. Number 1 is the first one off, Andy McBrien. He doesn't have a ride yet, so we'll give him a ride. Number 1, Andy McBrien. All right, number 15. Number 15 is the Dragon. All right, 2 more numbers. All right, guys, now let me rearrange the cars down here. 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6. All right. Bless me. All right. 3, 6, 7. All right. I got 37. All right, guys. Are we ready? Getting ready to reset the numbers. We got our drivers. Now I need a number between 1 and 37. The first 2 numbers, I'll grab those cars. Andy will get the first car. Dragon will get the second car. 1 to 37. Number 37. That Toyota Sprinter, the red edition. Look at that, Robbie and Doug, 3737. That's funny. I got you guys. All right, I need a second number. Number 1. All right, awesome. We got that Nissan. All right, I can't remember who my drivers are. Let's get down there and figure it out. We got Andy in that Toyota. And then the Dragon is in this Nissan. All right, Andy McBride pulling up in that Toyota Sprinter Red Edition. I think that's the third one. Got a white one, a black one, now a red one. And the Dragon pulling up in lane 2 in that Nissan R390. All right, are we ready? Track is hot. You ready to light them up? Here we go. Here they come. That's Adam, or the Dragon came back and won that, didn't he? The Toyota was out in front, and the Nissan came around and drove past them. I'm watching it on the replay. I took my eyes off him for a second, and that was the Dragon. Wow. That was the Dragon pulling from behind with the 3.649. And that beautiful Nissan. I knew that thing was going to be dangerous. And you know what's funny? This Toyota is one of the Dragon's favorite cars. So that is Andy moving over to lane 1, down by 1. Dragon pulling over to lane... I'm sorry. Andy's pulling over to lane 2, down by 1. Dragon over to lane 1, up by 1. All right, track is clear. Are we ready? Here we go. Watch them. Here they come. Dragon's out in front. He's got his lead now. There he goes over the jump and to the finish line with a 3.649. The Dragon taking that Nissan in the round 2, putting Andy back on the shelf. Just no easy task. All right, guys, how we doing out there? How's everything? Are we ready for some more numbers? All right, I have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, and 16 left. All right, guys, give me some numbers. Number 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, or 16. Mr. Robbie says 8. Mr. 8 is Daniel Micardo. Mr. Avocado and let's see, the second one was Doug with 16. All right. Let's see. 16 is actually the open spot, so we'll go with number 11 right now. We'll go with number 11. Who is that? Mr. Gus Greenfield. And we already have his van down here. So, Gus, let's choose your opponent. Let's choose your opponent. See how many cards we got. 3, 6, 10, 3, 6, 9, 10. Gus, give me a number between 1 and 35. And that will be your opponent there, Gus. Against Mr. Avocado. So let's get you lined up in lane 2. Or you chose second, so you go in lane 2. We're gonna let you choose. We're gonna let you choose Mr. Avocado's ride there, the official timekeeper here at TFT Raceway. Gus still on there. Gus, if you're out there, give me a number between 1 and 35. I believe you're still on. 1 and 35. What do you want to give Daniel there up there? Let's press your luck, Gus. I know you like to. Oh, by the way, I never said thank you for the moose ear warmers. I love those things, actually. Thank you very much, sir. All right, waiting for Gus to choose a number between 135 if he's still out there. If not, the first person to give me a number with a number, or let's do a money sign beside it. A number with a money sign, 1 to 35. If Gus doesn't choose one. Give me a number between 1 and 35, but put a number sign beside it. Or money sign, I'm sorry. Money sign. Money! Number 3, Robbie says. All right. I like number 13 better there. Should we give Gus number 13? What do you say there, Robbie? You got in first. You got in first, Robbie, but I say let's do number 13 if Robbie says so. If Gus doesn't say anything. Alright, let's go find out what number 13 is. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Uh-oh. 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 Pow! McLaren. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. Might be in trouble. Let's write that down. He's going to like that. Maybe we'll see after this race. Best 2 out of 3. We got Daniel, Mr. Avocado up here in lane 1, and that beautiful McLaren over in lane 2. We got Gus Greenfield over there in that, what is that, that Dodge van. That new purple edition. All right, best 2 out of 3. Track is clear. Are we ready? Watch them. Here they come. Gus is out in front. Can he hold the lead? And yes, he did by a long shot. Wow, Gus did it. Excuse me. With the 3.820, that Dodge van beat that McLaren. What do you have in that thing, Gus? All right, Gus pulls over to lane 1, up by 1. Mr. Avocado pulls over to lane 2, looking to tie it up on this run. Here we go. Track is hot. Ready to light them up. Here they come. And Gus is in the lead. Avocado was right beside him, but Gus held him off for the win. Nice win there, Gus. Nice pick. Taking it to round 2 and putting away a beautiful car and a great driver in Mr. Avocado. Great timekeeper. All right. Wow, did not expect that. Gus moving on. Nice race. All right, guys. Back to numbers. This time, give me a number. But this time, let's include the money sign again. All right, I'm looking for either a 2, a 3, a 4, a 6, a 9, a 10, a 14. We'll leave 16 we'll call 16 the comeback driver. Stay on, folks. If you're on here, you get a chance to come back in a different ride. Well, you can keep your ride, or now 13's already chosen there, Doug. I need a 2, 3. I know this is a little confusing. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, or 14. All right, I see a bunch of numbers. Hold on. All right, number 12. Number 12 has been chosen. Number 10. Number 10 is Mr. Doug. All right, Mr. Doug. I believe you chose the Subaru right there, Doug. And then what was the next number up here? Number 2, Mr. Jim Houtman. He's not on right now, so we'll get him a ride. So Doug, your ride was that Subaru right there, correct? I believe that's who chose the Subaru. I should have wrote it down, but I believe Doug chose that ride. Doug, if you're still on, say 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. Choose a number between 1 and 34. Doug, choose your opponent's ride. I believe that was Doug's ride there. If not, somebody can remember. Let me know whose ride that was. I know he chose it. I know that was High Octanes. Doug was the wagon. I'm sorry, Doug. Who's the Subaru? Matt had the Subaru. Okay, I got you, Matt. All right. Write your name on there. All right, Doug, give me a number between, you said number 11. All right, whose name was chosen first? And Doug's name was chosen first, so you're in lane 1 in that 70 Chevelle. And let's go grab Jim's car down here. You said number 11. All right. You gave Mr. Jim Houtman that 59 Chevy Impala Lowrider Edition. I don't know how that's going to be raced. Let's find out. So 59 Chevy. And you got the 70. All right. We got Mr. Doug Sr. up here in lane 1 in that 70 Chevelle wagon. He's going against Jim Houtman in that 59 Chevy Impala. All right, are we ready? Track is hot. Here we go. Let's light them up. Here they come. And that's Jim out in front. Doug dumped it over here. And Jim comes across the line with the 3-9-2-8 as Doug lost it right behind the sign. Come back up here. So Doug moves over to lane 2. Jim moves over to lane 1, up by 1 right now. Doug looking to tie it up. Can he do it? Track is hot. Here we go. Here they come. And Jim's out in front again. Doug jumps it. Rex over here out of turn 1 again. As you can see on the TV up there. So, man. Doug put away by his own choice. And Jim moving on. Beautiful. I did not think that would even finish the race. Definitely didn't think it would beat out Doug in that Chevelle wagon. Rolls okay. Just not fast enough tonight. All right. Wow. Okay. Back to numbers. Numbers game. Tonight is the numbers game. 3, 4, 3, 4, 6, 9, or 14. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 9, or 14. And the 16 will be the lucky comeback driver. We'll let one of you guys out there watching live come back. So I appreciate you watching and sticking around, enjoying the race. All right. Number 4. Number 4 is Matt Langford in that Subaru wagon in lane 1. All right, who's going to be his opponent? Look at that. Matt, you chose number 4, which was your name. And guess what? Mr. High Octane chose number 3, which was his name in that Nissan. Uh-oh. Beautiful looking rides up here. Nice call outs. All right, guys. Nice view. All right, guys. I want to show you the view of these race cars up here because I love it. Look at that. Get the flag out of the way. All right, are we ready? Matt in lane 1, High Octane in lane 2, Subaru versus Nissan. All right. I'm sorry, High Octane. I got to root for the Subaru because the Subaru was actually my first car. My first car was actually a Mini. I don't know if it's called a Mini, but it was actually a Subaru station wagon. Paid, I think I paid $300 for it. So Matt did me proud there, buddy, in that Subaru. All right. Are we ready? Track is clear. We got that Nissan versus that Subaru. Matt versus High Octane up there. Are we ready? Let's light them up. Here they come. That Subaru jumped out in front, coming around for the jump. And that is Matt in the lead. And High Octane dumped it going into turn 2. Uh-oh, I think that wide body's going to mess you up there, High Octane. Look at that. Not going to like the turns with that thing, I don't think. But Matt is up by 1 right now. All right. Going over to lane 2, up by 1 is Matt. Coming over to lane 1, down by 1, looking to tie it up is High Octane. All right. Here we go. Track is hot. Let's get them down here. Here they come. And the Subaru's out in front. High Octane does not have enough juice. And Matt comes across the finish line, no problem, with the 3:6.92. I think that's a popular time tonight. And High Octane basically stops in the same spot. Should have stuck with the TA. All right, so Matt moving on. All right, guys. Four numbers left. 6, 9, 14, and 16. 4, 9, 14, and 16. Four, 9, 14, and 16. Who's out there? Two more races until the second round. All right, number 6, Matt says. Number 6 is Pinky. She doesn't have a car yet, so we'll get her car here next. I'll keep an eye out for another one, I guarantee it, buddy. All right, and so we got Pinky in number 6. We got to get her a ride. Somebody give me another number. 9, 14, or 16. 9, 14, or 16, guys. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? We got Pinky. We're looking for her opponent, which we got 9, 14, or 16. 9, 14, or 16. Number 9. Number 9. I see it, number 9. Number 9 is Mr. John Receiver. All right, both those people are not on, so let's get them rides. All right, somebody give me some more numbers. Say 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 9, 10. I got 33 vehicles over here, so give me 2 more numbers. Give me 1 for Pinky and 1 for Mr. Milkman. So 2 more numbers, 21 and 33. 1 and 33. Looking for 2 more numbers, get these drivers racing. And then we got 2 more racers left, and actually one of them is my number. So stay tuned. Number 29. Whoever is out will get a chance to come back and race me, actually. So number 29 and number 6. Number 29 will go to Pinky. So we got 3. I'm sorry, what was the last number? I'm sorry. Number 26. I'm sorry, Matt, give me a different number between. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 33. I meant 23. So number 6 will go to 3, 6. With this truck. And that will go to Mr. John Receiver. Yeah, I believe you got knocked out there. Adam, yeah, you got knocked out, but stay tuned, you get another chance. So, number 6, Mr. High Octane gave Mr. John Receiver that Mazda truck. And number 19, Matt is going to give Pinky, that Chevy Bel Air. Be interesting to see how this one runs. Alright guys, stay tuned. If you're still on and you lost the race, stay tuned next. You'll get a chance to come back. Pinky's trying to get away. Wow, that thing is large and in charge. The Big Air. Alright, lane 1, we got Pinky in that Chevy Big Air. In lane 2, we got the Milkman, John Receiver, in that Mazda truck. All right, are we ready? Let's get them down. Here we go. Here they come. And it is close, but that is the Milkman out in front, barely. Oh, he almost lost it, but kept it together to take race 1 with a 4-1, 4-2, in that Mazda truck. All right, Pinky moving over to lane 2. The Milkman John Receiver pulling over to lane 1. Are we ready? Here we go. Here they come. And there's the Milkman out in front, but he turns around backwards and Pinky loses it. And the Milkman did not finish. A double DNF. Milkman didn't finish his milk. Alright, back up the Pinky in lane 2, the Milkman in lane 1. Milkman's up by 1 right now. Pinky looking to tie it up. Are we ready? Track is hot. Watch them. Here they come. And there's the Miles down front again. The Milkman, and he finishes on his lid. And Pinky gives him a what for? 4-1, 4-2. I believe that was the same time he had before. The Milkman in that Mazda truck. All right, putting Pinky away. All right, guys. So I need a racer. I need a driver to challenge me. Moving in round 2. Who is still on right now that lost the race? I believe there's 2 people on here right now that have lost. Okay, maybe 3. Robbie lost. believe High Octane and Adam. I believe that was the three people. Three misfortunate people. Alright, I got two people so far. Alright, Adam, you still here? You want a second chance? Alright. Alright, come on. Get to some racing. Alright, Mr. Matt, choose me a ride. Choose a two-fairy ride. Number between 1 and 20. I need a ride there, Mr. Matt. You mind grabbing it for me? You got one in your garage I can borrow? And right now we got Robbie Jones and High Octane fighting for that comeback spot. They got to make it through me. Alright, how's everybody doing? Everybody still out there tonight? Number 16. Nice. I'll take it. The Black Bone Shaker. Nice. Thank you, Matt. Hopefully it proves it well on the track. Alright. Since I only think I gave you enough time, Mr. Robbie Jones and High Octane, you guys are the only one that claimed and are still on here. So, you guys are going to race each other to race me. And you guys get to choose your ride. So, Mr. High Octane, you want to, I know you probably don't want to keep that other ride, so you want to choose a fresh ride there, High Octane? Robbie Jones, you want to choose a fresh ride? We got these vehicles up here left. So just holler out at me. Let me know if you need me to slow down. So Mr. High Octane and Robbie Jones, we need you guys to get up to the starting gate with some fresh rides. What do you feel like taking down the TFT tonight? The Mach-E there, High Octane says. And the red wagon truck. This one right here, there, Robbie. So we got Robbie's. Then we got a fine High Octane. It's the Mach-E. Ooh. That one right there, High Octane. That's the one I would have chose for myself, probably. Alright, is that the matchup there, guys? High Octane versus Robbie Jones. Alright, I believe that's the matchup. Let's get you guys set back up here. Alright, Don. Welcome in, buddy. You're in round 2. You're one of the first racers to go up, and you got a nice ride there, buddy. Alright, so Don, since you just got in, let's see, I'm going to put 2 numbers on the back of these. This is going to be for starting position. So, Mr. Don McMahon, give me a number, 1 or 2. Who are you going to put in lane 1? Mr. 1 or Mr. 2? We got High Octane and Robbie Jones going for a comeback spot. All right. Mr. Don McMahon, this is your ride, buddy. I believe Matt chose it for you. Can't remember. I believe Matt gave you that one. And it is a contender. All right, Mr. Don, 1 or 2, buddy. What starting? Who you gonna get the starting position to? Get these opened up. Let's see. Anybody give me a number? 1 or 2? First number to pop up. 1 or 2? Get these guys up here. We need High Octane and Robbie Jones up here. They're getting their cars freshened up. They're checking the tires. Putting some of that High Octane in that tank. High Octane's putting some High Octane in that driver's seat. All right, number 1. Thank you, Matt. All right, who was number 1? Number 1 was that Robbie. All right, Mr. Robbie Jones pulling up in lane 1 in that 54 Ford F100. And Mr. High Octane pulling in lane 2 in that Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. Are we ready? Track is hot. Slide them up. Let's get them going. Here they come. That's High Octane in the lead. Robbie's trying, but that was High Octane with race 1 in that Ford Mustang. All right. Robbie moving over to lane 2. High Octane coming to lane 1, up by 1 right now. All right. Let's get them down here. Track is hot. Are we ready? Here they come. That's High Octane in the game. Robbie lost it right behind the sign, as you can see on the screen. And High Octane takes a barrel roll, celebrating across the finish line with a 3:6:06. All right. So High Octane moving on. Oh, that's right. High Octane now he's got to race me. Back-to-back races there, High Octane. Now it's High Octane versus the Tooth Fairy. Whoever wins this race is going to get into round 2. We got all these drivers over here sitting. We got Mr. Don McMahon, Mr. Triple B. There's Gus, Matt, John Receiver. I forget who's in that Nissan. All right. Who's in that Nissan? I got it written down there, but who's in the Nissan? That wasn't High Octane. The Dragon's in that one. All right. So I'll just give you lane 1, High Octane. Lane 1 is High Octane. Lane 2 is the Tooth Fairy. We got a Mustang versus a Bone Shaker up there. Best 2 out of 3 for going into the second round here. I don't know if it's called Thursday Heat. Here we go at the TFT. Here we go. And that's High Octane in the lead. I'm right on his tail. And that was close. I'm going to have to watch the replay. He finished, but was he off? He was almost off the track, but I think he still finished. Wow, that was close. I don't know. That was super close. Wow. I might say rerun it. What do you guys think? I think as you was barrel rolling over here, I think I come across the finish line. We get 3:7:78. Oh man. we both drove around Robbie up here. Thank God. Robbie was still on the track. We both missed him. Well, you wrecked at the finish line. What do you think, Don? You think High Octane got me, or do you think I should rerun it? Waiting from the official judge's call there, guys. Mr. Don McMahon. High Octane says rerun. That's what I say. It was too close. That was really close. Too much on the line there, buddy. We raced too much to leave it out in the air like that. We don't leave it to the judges, do we? We don't leave it to the judges, do we, High Octane? We rerun it. We fire those judges. Don, grab a beer and sit on the sideline. We got this. Here we go. Technically race 1. High Octane versus the Tooth Fairy up there. Here we go. Track is hot. Here they come. High Octane is in the lead again. I was right on his butt again. And there he goes. He got me that time, definitely. 3, 6, 4, 9. High Octane in that Mustang. All right. So High Octane moves over lane 2. Tooth Fairy moves over lane 1. All right, here we go. Track is hot. Light them up. Here we go. It's close. Oh, I wiped out somehow. High Octane spun around and double DNF. We're trading paint. Trading paint on the track, of course. Here we go. Track is hot. Let's light them up. Here they come. It's close. High Octane is in the lead, and he does his barrel roll over the finish line and takes advantage of the second chance and moves on to the second round with the rest of the field over here. All right, guys. There's their drivers and their cars for tonight. We got the Dragon in that Nissan. We got Gus in that van. Who's in the Impala? Who's in that Impala? Who's in the Impala? Jim Houtman. Jim Houtman's in the Impala. Milkman's in that Mazda. High Octane is in the Mustang. Triple B is in that 57 Chevy. And Mr. Don McMahon is in that TA. I keep calling it TA, that Firebird. All right. Let's get them lined up back here, guys. Get round 2 on the way. These guys are on the hunt for that podium. Here you got the TFT Raceway. Alright, let me mix these guys up here. You guys can't see down there, can you? No, you guys can't see them. Let's put these in a random order down here. Alright, guys. Are we ready for round 2 here at the TFT Raceway? Give me some numbers, guys. We got, should be 8 drivers, right? We got 8 drivers, so give me 2 numbers out there, guys. Between 1 and 8. First 2 numbers, we'll pull those drivers and get them up, set up here, get them racing. Alright, we got number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. Matt pulls High Octane out of the field right up to gate 1. Who's he going up against? We need a second number out there besides number 5. We need a racer for High Octane. Man, this will be 3 races in a row. 3 races in a row for Mr. High Octane. Can he handle it? Can his car handle it? He's looking to move into round 2. Number 3. Uh-oh. Number 3 is Mr. Don McMahon. Oh, my Lord. Now that is a race up there, boys. That is a race. Not only the drivers, but also the vehicles. I'll mix the cars up again. I just want to show you this up here, guys. Look at this. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. That Mustang and Mr. High Octane versus that Firebird of Mr. Don McMahon. Woo! This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, boys and girls. Get you set back up. Things settle down here. All right. Are we ready? Drivers, are you ready? Woo! This is going to be good. I can't wait for this. I've been waiting all night for this. Here we go. Mr. High Octane in lane 1. Mr. Don McMahon in lane 2. Track is hot. Are we ready? Let's light them up. Mustang versus Firebird. Here we go. It is close. It is real close, but that Firebird of Don McMahon is in the lead and takes race 1 from High Octane. Takes race 1 right from him. All right. What was that time? I didn't even get the time. 3:7:78. Mr. Don McMahon. He's pulling over to lane 1 now. He's up by 1. High Octane pulling over to lane 2, looking to tie it up. All right. Can High Octane hold on to it? With Don McMahon, put him back on the trailer right here. Here we go. Here they come. The TA's in a little front, pulls around and takes it. Man, it was close, but Mr. Don McMahon is moving on to round 3 in that beautiful Firebird, which is funny because that's the vehicle High Octane chose at first and put back. And now it just put High Octane back on the trailer. Nice run there, High Octane, but going out in round 2. All right, I need 2 more numbers. I got 6 racers back here. I need a number between 1 and 6. First 2 numbers, pull up the first 2 drivers and get them on the track. Number 1 through 6. Good racing there, High Octane, man. Hell of a run. Maybe if you had a break in between races, go tune your vehicle up and got some Mountain Dew in you. All right, number 6. Uh-oh. Number 6 is Matt in that Subaru, pulling up to lane 1. We need another number, 1 through 5. And not from Matt. Somebody else give me a number. Somebody choose Matt's opponent out there for me. Number 3. Woo! Mr. Triple B in that 57 Chevy Bel Air. Subaru versus Chevy. Oh my Lord. I don't know, Matt. I don't know about the roof for you. That Subaru, I mean that Chevy, man, that's a beautiful, beautiful ride. All right, Matt versus Triple B up there. Track is hot. Come down, here they come. And that 57 flying around. Triple B taking race 1. No problem. 3:6:71 from Triple B. He's moving over to lane 1 now. Matt is pulling over to lane 2, looking to tie it up. He's got a tough opponent and a fast vehicle to go against, but those Subarus are no joke. Here we go. Here they come. And that 57's in front, flying by, and takes it from Matt. By like 9 cars. 3:4:99. Triple B moving on. Look at that. Those were the very first 2 cars to move on in round 1, and the very first 2 rides to move on in round 2. Take note. Take note. All right, Matt. That was a good run in that Subaru. Nice driving, bud, but Triple B put you on the trailer. All right. We got 4 racers back here. 4 racers. Give me a number between 1 and 4. First 2 numbers will get those drivers up here. more racers trying to get into that semifinals. 1 through 4. First two numbers. Those racers up there. Number 2 is Dragon in that Nissan, pulling up the lane 1. All right, number 2. What's the next number? Number 1, Jim Houtman in that 57 Chevy Impala. All right, we got the Dragon versus Jim up there. Best 2 out of 3. Track is hot. Here we go. Here they come. Dragon lost it. Or no, that was Jim. And the Dragon comes across on his lid with a 3.671. Jim lost it right over here behind the sign. It's a popular spot over here at the TFT Raceway. You can't handle that turn. You lose it right there behind the sign, seems like. All right, so the Dragon moving over to lane 2, up by 1. Jim Ragtag pulling over to lane 1, looking to tie it up on this run. Here we go. Track is hot. Slide them up. Here they come. And the Dragon's in the front again. Can he hold them off? And yes, he does. The Dragon takes it 2-0 in that Nissan. All right. Putting Jim away in that beautiful Impala, which I did not think was going to race, but took out High Octane in round 1, I believe. All right, 2 more racers left. Somebody give me a letter, A or B. First letter, A or B. Look at that racer in lane 1. A or B. And this is Gus and the Milkman. Gus and the Milkman. Who's going to get lane 1? Who's going to move on to the semifinals to face Don McMahon, Triple B, or the Dragon? We got a Firebird, a 57 Chevy, and a Nissan A. All right, Gus. Who's going to join that rankings? A Dodge van or a Mazda truck? So we got Gus Greenfield in lane 1. We got John Receiver in lane 2. Are we ready? Track is hot. Here we go. Here they come. And that's Gus out in lane 1, out in the lead, and he rolls it but finishes with a 3.628 in that Dodge van. All right. Gus looking good in that van. Moving over to lane 2, up by 1 right now. Milkman pulling over to lane 1. He's looking to tie it up. Are we ready? Track is hot. Here they come. And it's close, but I couldn't even say it. He pushed him off the track. Gus bullied the Milkman and pushed him up on the curb for the win. So that is Gus moving on the semifinals in that Dodge van. Nice. And the Milkman, nice run there, buddy, but not enough for Gus tonight. All right, guys. These are your 4 racers going at it. Gus Greenfield in that Dodge van. We got Dragon in that Nissan. Beautiful race car. We got Don McMahon in that Firebird. And we got Triple B in that 57 Chevy. He's missing a good race. All right, let's get these guys down here. Get them set up. All right, Matt. I'm going to let you choose since you're out. All right, Matt. I got the vehicles mixed up down here a little bit. Choose your first number, Matt, between 1 and 4. And we'll put them in lane 1. Between 1 and 4, Matt. Give me a driver to throw up there. 1 and 4. And then give me a second number right after that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to my track helper, Mr. Matt. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. 1, he said 1. All right, 1 is the Dragon. Don needs a win. All right, Don, let's get you a win up here, buddy. You got a fast ride. See if you can do it over here. What happened to the music? We lost our music. Give me a second, guys. Let's get some. There we go.
How do we reach a younger generation?
You got your commercial going there.
Through Google is having this see what's in store option. It'll pop up.
All right. High Octane wants number 2 to go at it.
And that
You want number 2 there, Matt? You want number 2? Is it okay if I let High Octane choose the second racer?
Music and sound effects licensing platform. Any song you download is yours to use forever. Go to Artlist and stand out with amazing music and sound effects today.
All right, Matt chose number 3, but High Octane chose number 2. So that was, we chose 1. All right, so I said Matt, so I'm going to give it to Matt. High Octane, I'll let you choose the order of the next racers. I'll give it to you, Matt. All right, so right now we got the Dragon versus Triple B up there. All right, we got that Nissan versus that 57 Chevy. Uh-oh. Could be a chance for a Firebird Chevy finals. But first he's got to make his way through the Dragon, which is no easy feat. All right, best 2 out of 3 up here. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Track is hot. Here they come. The Dragon's out in front. Can he hold him off? And yes, he does. He takes it from Triple B. Wow. The Dragon in that Nissan taking race 1. So the Dragon is pulling over to lane 2. Triple B is pulling over to lane 1. Triple B needs to tie it up. Win this race, or win this lap right here to tie it up. I mean, here we go.
the coolest thing through Google.
Here they come. And oh, that's the Nissan out in front. And the Dragon takes it from Triple B. Wow. I really thought that Chevy was going to be in the finals, but no, the Dragon says, wait a minute. I got this Nissan. And he's moving on to the championship match. All right. High Octane, A or B. A or B, Mr. High Octane. We got Mr. Gus Greenfield back here, and we got Mr. Don McMahon looking to go up there. Who's going to come up in lane 1? Who is going to move on and face the Dragon? First, we got to have a podium race, though, between Dale Pryor and A.J. Crum. Don't forget about that. So we got 2 tracks. And right now, the Juniors Raceway is shut down because of timer issues. Don McMahon, timer issues. Had everything adjusted, set up. Ran the timer a couple times. It was running good, and then it pooped on me. All right, High Octane chose A, which is Gus Greenfield in that Dodge van. Pulling up in lane 1, Mr. Don McMahon in lane 2 in that Firebird. Are we ready? Best 2 out of 3 here. Semifinals. Who's going to move on and face the Dragon? Here we go. Here they come. And it's close, but it is Don McMahon edging out Gus and coming across for race 1. And that Firebird, that was a battle. 4-0-9-9. Gus taking race 1. Gus, Don. Don taking race 1. Don moving over to lane 1, up by 1. Gus moving over to lane 2. He needs to tie it up here. Stay alive. Here we go. Track is hot. Watch them. Here they come. Oh, Gus is out in front this time, and Gus, oh, he rolled it. I think he lost it at the end. Is that what happened? Let me check the replay. I think he rolled it, and Don drove underneath him. Yes, he did. Yes. Gus rolled it, and Don drove right underneath him. Oh, my Lord. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. High Octane Matt, let me know. Is that what you guys saw? put it to a vote. Then Gus had it, but he rolled it, and Don came around and drove right underneath him for the win. Don says he's got it. That would only be a tie ball game if Gus got it. Don, your vote don't count. You're racing. Not this time, buddy. What do you think, High Octane? What do you think, Matt? I believe Don got it. I believe Don had it. Unfortunately, Gus's luck got up to him. High Octane's afraid to call it. Ooh, I didn't get a chance to set up a finish cam over here, so I mean I saw it on the computer, which I think Don McMahon got it. What do you think, Matt? Should we just rerun them? Always the best thing to do is rerun it if there's a questionable call. Always the best call to rerun. Yeah, Don got it. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right, Don. I'm going to rerun it. That was too close to call. Let's rerun it, buddy. All right, you're up by one anyways. So Gus is looking to tie it up. He had the tie, but he rolled it. Went to a questionable call. Woo-wee! What a race. Let's get him down here. Gus is up by one right now, Gus. No, Don's up by one. Gus is looking to tie it up. He almost had it, but he rolled it at the end. Here we go. Here they come. And this time it's no question. Gus rolls it in the straightaway, and Don come across the finish line with the 3.799. So even if we did give it to Gus that time, Don would have came back and won the what do you call it? Oh, I'm lost for words. What do you call it? What do you call it? But anyways, Gus is out right now. Gus lost it, and Don is moving on to the championship match. Best 3 out of 5. Firebird versus a Nissan. Don McMahon versus the Dragon. But wait, we got to get a podium setter first, because I've had 2 tracks, and AJ Crum was sitting on the podium over at Juniors Raceway, and that's currently shut down. And I was going to move him over here, but Dale Pryor said, wait a minute, I'm still on the podium over here. So we got to let these 2 racers race it out, and then you guys will race it out, and the racers of those 2 races, the winner of those 2 races will race each other. If you know what I just said, that was a mouthful. All right. Del Pryor is going to be in lane 1 since he was the champion over here at TFT Raceway. AJ is going to go over in lane 2 since he was the challenger and the champion. Sudden death. Thank you, team. Sudden death match. There we go. There we go. Del Pryor versus AJ Crum up there. Championship podium match. Here we come. And that's AJ Crum coming across with the bug on a new track for race 1. AJ running 1. This is the best 3 out of 5 here. So Dale pulling over to lane 2. AJ pulling over to lane 1. Here we go. Here they come. That's AJ in the lead, but he flipped it. Can Dale finish? Does he have enough juice to make the ramp? Yes, he does. He ties it up with a 6.459 because AJ made a mistake and put it on its lid. All right, so it was all tied up in a podium match. Who would have known? Who would have guessed? Dale Pryor and AJ Crum going at it 1-1 right now. Who's going to take the lead right here? The Skyline or the BW Bug? Here they go. That Bug's out in front. He's blocking. Double DNF. Double DNF. Here they are up in top of of St. Hill. 1-1. Somebody looking to jump ahead on this race. Here they come. The Bug's out in front. He spins around backwards and blocks the skyline for another DNF. These guys are fighting. They do not want to lose. They each got a taste of losing, and they do not want another taste of it. Tastes bad, they said. Here we go. Here they come. And another DNF. All right, one more clean run, guys, and we'll go to DNF rules. So that is AJ Crum in lane 2, Dale Pryor in lane 1. Last clean run. Here we go. Track is hot. Here they come. Close, but the Bug keeps blocking the skyline. All right. So DNF rules for this on the track right now. We'll get the win. But they need 2 wins. 2 wins. Here we go. Track is hot. Here they come. Light them up. That's AJ out in front. Here he comes. He's going to finish this one. No problem. The skyline lost it. Dale Pryor coming out of turn 2. So AJ Crum is up right now 2-1. 2-1 right now. The Bug is up. All right. Are we ready? Dale looking to tie it up. AJ looking to win it right here. Here we go. It is close. AJ spins around backwards. Can he finish? Oh, look at that. Nice. Showboating at the end. AJ finishing the race and taking the podium from Dale Pryor in style with a 5-1-9-2. All right. So Dale Pryor is going on the shelf. AJ Crum going, well, he's staying on the podium right now, but Don McMahon and the Dragon, they still got to go at it to face AJ Crum there. All right, best 2 out of 3 here. Best 2 out of 3. Don McMahon is going to pull up in the lane 1. The Dragon in the lane 2. We got that Firebird versus the Nissan up here. All right. This is for the win here tonight. And a chance to take on AJ for the podium. Here we go. Track is hot. Light them up. Here they come. At T8 out in front, but no, the Nissan pulled around it. And Don spins around short of the finish line, giving the Dragon that first win. Wow. Wow. Don pulling over to lane 2, down by 1. Dragon now pulling into lane 1. He's up by 1. All right, guys. Here we go. Track is hot. Light them up. Here they come. That Nissan's out in front again, taking no prisoners. Dragon coming across the line with a 3.627. Wow. Did not think that, Don. Did not think that was going to happen, buddy. Don is in big trouble. He's down by 2-0 right now. Dragon is in lane 2, up by 2. Don is in lane 1, looking for a miracle. Here we go. Track is hot. Here they come. And the banging, but that Nissan come across backwards. 3-0 over Don McMahon. And that Firebird just did not have enough. Took it all the way to the champion match. Man. But now, your winner, the Dragon, in that Nissan. And he's going to go up against AJ Crum in that Bug. And just so you know, the Bug is actually had a little fairy dust on it, and the Nissan is stock because the Bug was over at the other track. So the Bug is the champion, so he gets lane 1. The Dragon is the challenger. He's in lane 2. Best 2 out of 3. Here we go. It's a great run, Don. Great car. Here we go. Here they come. It is close. That Nissan pushes that bug aside, comes across for race 1 with a 3.713. The Dragon is thirsty. He's got the win. He's looking for a podium win now. I don't know if he has one under his belt yet. He's pulling over to lane. No, he goes lane 1 now. AJ in lane 2. The Dragon is up by 1. All right. Here we go. Here they come. The Dragon's out front again. AJ loses it and gives the Dragon an easy win. 3-5-8-4. That's 5 wins in a row for the Dragon right now. Can he make it 6 and take the podium? So we start out here. 1, 2, 3. He's back in the original spot. AJ's in lane 1. He's down by 2. Dragon is in lane 2. Up by 2. Here we go. Here they come. And AJ was out in front, but he rolled it. The Dragon drove underneath him for the win. 3-9-2-7. And takes the podium from AJ. AJ was in the lead, but he rolled it in the turn and gave it to the Dragon. So there's your winner, guys, tonight. The Dragon in that beautiful Nissan taking the win tonight and taking the podium from AJ Crum. We got Mr. Don McMahon in second place. Wow. All right, there's all your racers sitting there. Thanks for coming tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the race. It's a good one. Hope you enjoyed the jump. Congratulations to all you winners. All you losers, tune your cars up. See you at the starting line. Thanks for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all. See you next time. Bye.